Hey, it's Yuka. It's finally February, and February is kind of a weird time for me because here in New York City, today the weather is really nice, as you can see the light hitting on my face. It's still cold and the holidays are over, and so you're getting back to work, but you're kind of burnt out from the craziness of January. So because February can be kind of a difficult time, I wanted to do kind of like a review, but not like a full-on tech review, and wanted to do kind of like a day in the life of using the iPad mini 7 to get my life back on track. I got the iPad mini last Christmas. I just got it for myself, and yeah, I have been loving it so much. I just got this kind of a boring case, but this works pretty well. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Pino out for a walk real quick, and then we'll come back and start our day. Let's start the day by journaling in good notes. I jot down anything that's on my mind, worries, ideas, or anything else that is on my mind. It's kind of like a brain dump, and it helps me ground myself. This is not really a tasks list yet, but I just want to get things off my mind. iPad mini works with the Apple Pencil Pro, so you can use features like hover and squeeze. Now with that out of the way, I think one of the things that really helps when you're feeling kind of off is to exercise. And I am honestly not an exercise person. So before I work out, I'm just like, oh, I really don't want to do it, but I never regret doing it. Today is also one of those days when I really don't want to exercise, but I know I'm going to feel really good afterwards. So let's do it. I've been using Apple Fitness Plus for a long time. The classes are just the right difficulty level, and I like all the instructors. Looks like there are sessions with a Kendrick Lamar playlist. I'm going to try this strength one. Out of all the different exercises, I like strength training because I feel like it is most time effective. I do want to do more core and Pilates too, and I also need to do more cardio, even though that is my least favorite. Another huge part of staying healthy physically and mentally is eating well. I usually make a salad with proteins for lunch. Today I paired it with a miso vinaigrette. TickTick is an app that I use across the Apple ecosystem, and it's basically an all-in-one productivity app. It has a habit tracker, calendar, tasks, a Pomodoro timer, so it covers everything that I need for my productivity. Some habits that I'm trying to form this year is working out consistently, drinking lots of water, and also taking care of my skin. So I'm trying to do face masks every single day. And I did that today, so let's check that off. I think the feeling of burnout comes from feeling like you have way too much things and too little time. And a habit tracker is one of those things where it can be the tiniest things, but if you check things off, it feels like at least you're going on the right direction. I also use the Pomodoro timer on TickTick to make sure I'm not getting distracted. If you're not familiar with Pomodoro timers, it's a productivity method that uses intervals of 25 minutes of focus time and 5 minutes of rest. Today I have some editing to do and some writing to do, so let's get the Pomodoro timer started. Okay, now that I've gotten a few Pomodoros in, it's time to take a longer break and kind of reset. One thing I've been working on this year is to reduce some screen time. Actually, after the TikTok ban thing happened, I have been pretty good about not scrolling on TikTok. Before that, I was spending way too much time on TikTok, doom scrolling, and that's just not really a great use of my time or my energy. Instead of doom scrolling, I have been playing games on the iPad mini. And even though it is technically screen time, I think it's a little bit better for my soul to not be doom scrolling and playing some cozy games. The game I've been super into lately is called Outlanders 2, and it's a game on Apple Arcade. It's a city builder game, and there are different levels. You have an objective per stage, and you have to meet them before the time is up. The graphics are really cute, and the sound design is also kind of therapeutic. You can see the little villagers working, and it's a great game to play to relax. So I host a weekly tech news podcast in Japanese, and doing research and curating the topics and news that we talk about is one of the recurring tasks that I have every week. Particle is an AI-based news app that is great for this task. Particle organizes all the coverage, not just one article, so you can see the full picture of the story. Each story has a summary and you can see it in different ways, like explain like I'm 5 and the 5 W's. It also has links to actual articles, related resources, and quotes. You can even ask questions about the story and the AI will answer it for you. I use it on my iPhone too, but the iPad app looks great and having more space to see all the information at a glance is very useful. All right, it's the evening and I'm done with the work portion of the day. I think it was a pretty good day because I got my workout in and I got some of the tasks that I really needed to do today. So to wind down, I have recently been super into crocheting. It's really fun to make something with your own 2 hands, and I've made some really cute pieces so far that I love. I'm currently working on a baby blanket for my friend's baby and it's going to be so cute. So I started crocheting because I thought it was a great hobby that doesn't include staring at a screen, because a lot of my hobbies do. So it's been great to spend time without a screen. However, sometimes I need to take notes on what I'm doing because I forget how to do things really quickly. So I need to make notes so that the next time I do the same thing, I know exactly what I need to do. For this, I use Craft, and I've made a crochet folder that I keep my notes and keep tab on what I want to make next. I can take notes while watching the tutorial video. Craft is a super powerful documentation app, and I would love to talk about it more in depth in another video, but one thing that is super fun is that you can change the background and customize so much. And that was my day in the life with the iPad mini. Even though it was kind of an unexciting day, except for when I took Pino out, I stayed home pretty much all day, but having you come along throughout the day was definitely really fun. If you're currently feeling kind of meh about everything, just know that you're not alone. In times like that, I like to focus on creating good habits for myself. If that sounds too hard, I just try to focus on today and making today a good day. For me, vlogging actually helps with this because it kind of creates a peer pressure, like I'm being watched by someone in a good way. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I usually post about tech and creativity here on my channel, so if you aren't subscribed already, please consider doing so, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Living